Hi everyone, I'm Tress and welcome back to Lash Artistry 101. In this video, we're diving deep into the different lash types out there and everything you need to know to start customizing lash looks for your clients. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of lash materials, curls, lengths, and thicknesses so that you can confidently choose the right lashes for yourself and your clients. Let's start with lash materials. The most common material you'll see is synthetic. Even if you may have thought the lashes that you've encountered in the past were natural, we'll get to that in a minute. Synthetic lashes are the very best option for lash extensions and are typically made from polybutylene terephthalate, but we usually just call it PBT, and you can too. This material is super durable and holds its curl really well. It reduces the risk of irritation or allergic reaction that could be caused by a natural fiber. You will see synthetic lashes labeled as mink, silk, cashmere, sable, or others, but these are all just different names for different finishes and textures made of the same basic material. This material is designed to mimic natural hairs or fibers, but with a much more consistent, safer, and higher quality outcome. The actual natural lash extensions, on the other hand, were made from real mink fur or something similar. While they had gained minimal popularity in the past, they were inconsistent in quality and much more likely to cause allergies, and definitely not cruelty-free. Now let's talk about lash curls. These are the curls that you should be familiar with as a lash artist. First, but least used these days, is the J curl. It's the OG, and if you have been doing lashes since the dark ages like myself, it's the only curl option we had back in the day. This curl is subtle, very natural, and relatively difficult to find these days, but we hear it maybe making a comeback. The next is B curl. A B curl lash gives just barely more lift than a J and is great for natural and almost undetectable enhancements. C curl is one of the most common curls, and it's a beautiful option when you may not know exactly what curl to choose. It is noticeable, but still looks pretty natural. It's great for lifted or naturally curly lashes too. CC curl is next on the list and may also be known as C+. This curl is a bit more dramatic, extremely popular, and creates more roundness and lift than a C curl does. This curl is great for slightly downturned lashes or to give extra lift to neutral growing lashes. It's the happy medium between a C curl and a D curl, which is next on our list. D curl is bold and dramatic, almost like the shape of half of a circle. It's often chosen for that noticeable wow factor. And one thing about D curl is it's not a great option for those with very wide or round eyes or those with naturally lifted or curly lashes, as it can create a startled or surprised expression. Not something you're looking to give someone permanently. L and L+ curls are great for clients who want a sharp and dramatic look. This lash is characterized by its completely flat base and dramatic lift. There are many different kinds of L curls available, and you may hear about M, U, O, LM, and possibly more. These all have varying curves to the length of the lash above that flat base. But they're not recommended for downward growing lashes, and they can be excessively difficult to apply to very curly lashes. We'd consider these advanced curls to work with in your career as a lash artist. Finally, LC and LD curls are ideal for hooded or deep-set eyes thanks to their flat base and their extra curved lift. These L curls would be recommended for downward growing lashes due to that dramatic upward curl. When choosing curls, think about your client's natural lash growth. Downward growing lashes need more lift, so go for LC, LD, D, or CC. Neutral growing lashes match the curl accurately, while upturned or really curly lashes need less lift. Think B, C, or CC at the most for extra drama for upturned lashes. Keep in mind that all lash curls will vary from one brand to another, as each may have its own curl pattern for manufacturing depending on their own preferences. Okay, let's look at lash lengths now. They typically range anywhere from 4 millimeters to over 20 millimeters long. And to choose the right length for your client, consider your client's natural lash length first. A good rule of thumb is to go 1 to 3 millimeters longer than their natural lashes. One thought on the drama level of lashes. It may be counterintuitive to think that shorter lash extension lengths could create a more dramatic look, but the shorter the lashes, the fuller look it creates, while longer lengths are more airy, meaning you'll be able to see more light between the tips of those lashes. Think about it this way. Really long hair may appear thin or fine, while the same hair cut short would appear dense and thick. It's the same concept here. On average, the most commonly used lash lengths are going to be 8 millimeters through 13 millimeters long. 8 millimeters typically go on those inner corners, and we like to say to bring them down to single-digit lengths on the inner corners. That means 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, but we typically don't want to go longer than that on the inner corners. 13 is a very common longest length because most people's natural lashes probably won't be able to handle much more than that. Of course, there are exceptions to every rule, and we will get into all of those in later, more advanced episodes. But for now, it's safe to say that carrying the ranges of 8 millimeters through 13 millimeters is a pretty safe option to start out. Finally, let's chat about lash thicknesses. This is super important. Eyelash extension diameters, that's how we refer to the thickness of an eyelash, range from 0.02 millimeters to 0.25 millimeters. And here's how they're typically used. 0.02 to 0.04 millimeter lashes are typically mega volume lashes. These are super lightweight and so versatile. You can create the lightest, wispiest, most natural sets to the most dramatic sets, all with these super fine diameters. 0.05 to 0.07 lashes are volume lashes, and they're great for creating fans that contain anywhere from 2 to 8 evenly spaced lashes in each fan. 0.06 and 0.07 are frequently used for Russian volume lashes, known industry-wide as the most perfect and precise lashes an artist can create. 0.10 and 0.15 lashes are perfect for classic one-to-one applications, while 0.18 to 0.20 lashes are the bold and dramatic option for classic lashes, but less commonly used now because we have so many better options. Lashes that are 0.25 and above are definitely not recommended anymore, even though they used to be the only options back in those J-curl days. It's just too heavy for most clients' natural lashes. When choosing thickness, it comes down to the client's natural lash strength, desired style, and their overall comfort. Now that you understand materials, curls, lengths, and thicknesses, we can start to combine them to create lash designs from the most basic to the most complex. I'd always suggest starting with one curl across the whole lash line though, and use at least 5 consecutive lengths, but we'll get into that in a lash mapping video coming soon. Remember to always consider your client's natural lash health and personal preferences before getting started. All right, that's it for today. We broke down lash materials, curls, lengths, and thicknesses. With this knowledge, you're ready to start custom lash looks with confidence. Next up, we'll dive into lash anatomy and eye health, a topic that I'd venture to say is the most important in your lash career. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and drop any questions you have in the comments. We would love to hear from you.